Good evening, YouTube. So I am episode number 2 of the Sunday evening stream. Tonight, well, I'll be honest. I got to get caught up, get some work done on this audiobook, so I figured a perfect opportunity. So yeah, other than that, it's been a good week, a busy week. Got a lot done at work anyway, and through just my personal life. Still more to be done. Yep. So, yeah, I don't know. Without further ado, I suppose I do need to do a little bit of warming up. Just got out of the shower a little over an hour ago, so and yeah, I do like to sing there. So, but anyhow, yeah, I don't know. I remember I took a lot of choir class, and yeah, I've seen a lot of people doing a lot of singing and stuff to do their warm up and everything. And I know it's mostly just about flexing the vocal cords and getting everything loosened up and loosening up your lips. And so yeah, and I do remember, like I said, I was in a lot of choir class going through middle school, especially 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And we had a wonderful teacher, actually. She's kind of strict, but she was, taught us a lot in all reality. At least taught me a lot. I can't speak for the rest of the students in the class, but so yeah. I remember we did the do re mi's, the do re mi fa sol la ti do ti la so fa mi re do. Do re mi fa sol la ti do ti la so fa mi re do. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So a needle pulling thread. La, the note to follow, so. Tea, a drink with jam and bread. And that brings us back to do, 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 re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Just about breaking there. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, 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 do. Oh, I broke. That's okay. And then what was it? Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. And I am the very model of the modern Major General. I am the very model of the modern Major General. I am the very model of the modern Major General. I am the very model of the modern General. Well, fucked it. Sorry, language. Try to keep those to the minimum. Okay, yes, I'm just screwing around now. I got some throat coat tea and some water. So I think we're ready to go here. So let me load up the old Audacity. And yes, am using Audacity. I think it is a wonderful program. I haven't paid a single penny for it. I have donated to them because I think they're worthy. But yeah, it's a wonderful program for people starting out. Maybe one day I'll upgrade from it, but for these purposes, works great. So, oh yes, let's do some boring stuff here. No, you can't see my screen. Okay, mostly because I just don't want to. Yeah. So, excuse me. We're on a raw here. When we on come to chapter 5. No. Chapter 5. I really wanted to be farther along on this by now, and if you ever watch this, Dan, I do apologize, but I'm working. I'm gonna get this done. And on one hand, I'm grateful that he's easy going as he is. On another hand, it's stuff. If he had given me a deadline and it's some kind of sense of urgency, it might push me a little more. Because God, I do have the ADHD. I love to procrastinate, and sometimes, as a recovering alcoholic, I do love to. I can get into my head really easily. So, without further ado, here's Chapter 5 of Country Doctor. Country Doctor, your personal guide to the ultimate healing system. 18 proven steps to achieve optimum health. Trying to still have this laptop here, and it makes sound, and sometimes this microphone picks it up, especially when the laptop decides it needs to kick up the fan and cool things and pile of yeah. So stuff I'm working with here with the mic placement and everything else. So all that happy-go-lucky stuff. So let's see. We need to go here and do the thing. So shh. Quiet on the set. Testes. Testes. 1, 2, 3. Give a mic check. Sounds good. Chapter 5. Finding and Embracing Traditional Care. Some people have been confused by this chapter title because all along they believed that the current system we have of healthcare is traditional. By defining the By definition, traditional means handed down or in accordance with tradition, something that has been done long-standing and is recognized generationally. Generationally. Golly gee. Lost my spot. Let's see. By definition, traditional means handed down or in accordance with tradition. Something that has been long-standing and is recognized generationally. Okay. Something that has been done long-standing and is recognized generationally. Modern is a more accurate term for healthcare in America because modern relates to something that... Modern is a more Modern is a more accurate term for healthcare in America because modern relates to something more present or in recent times, coupled with the fact that new procedures and new drugs are being introduced all the time suggests that modern medicine continues to search for that which only traditional approaches provide. Therefore, traditional is referred to by modern as antiquated or obsolete. We hope you have now decided to make some positive changes in your life and to seek out as well as learn about traditional healthcare. I could do that better. We hope you have now decided to make some positive changes in your life and to seek out as well as learn about traditional healthcare. The next question is, where do I start looking? Are health stores a good place to start? Health stores are a very good place to start. Almost every town in America has one. Some towns have even more than one. Some towns have even more than one. When you're looking for a health store, try to locate a local family-owned health store. The people operating this type of health store will typically have good nutritional knowledge and most likely will not... Oh, can I get that squeeze? I don't know. Will be knowledgeable about a reputable traditional naturopath they feel confident in referring you to. Most of us live in communities where small or national type franchise stores exist. We prefer national we prefer we prefer natural grocers. We prefer natural grocers. Sorry. We prefer natural grocers. We prefer natural grocers because their philosophy so closely matches ours, which is food first, supplements second. Okay. We ready? So I have a cat out there who's said she likes to sing sometimes. Yeah. Long story about my cats. But yes, kind of rescue some. And yeah, they live. I like to think they live a pretty good life. Anyhow, where do I even live? Yes. We prefer national. We prefer natural grocers because their philosophy so closely matches ours, which is food first, supplements second. In Cheyenne, we have a wonderful relationship with natural grocers. In Cheyenne, in Cheyenne, in Cheyenne, God, I say the word all the time. In Cheyenne, we have one. In Cheyenne, we have a wonderful relationship with natural grocers, conducting lectures there every second Tuesday of the month. Month. Oh man, I'm gonna try the whole thing over again. In Cheyenne, we have a wonderful relationship with natural grocers, conducting lectures there every second Tuesday of the month. You can locate and call a naturopath by looking in the yellow pages of the phone book. Did I just hear a cat meow? Oh, oops, I just done. That's okay. Bad kitties. You can locate and call a naturopath by looking in the yellow pages of the phone book under headings of Naturopathic ND or Traditional Naturopath. The American Naturopathic Medical Association, ANMA, located in Las Vegas, Nevada, is an excellent resource. Call and ask for a referral. Referral? Referral? What's a referral? Well, I don't know. Michael. I cut myself off there. Let's see. Stupid punch and roll. Should be right there then. Bad key. Wait, is that in the fucking... Okay, no, it's not. It's the damn cat out there. She's gonna shut up, kitty. No, she can sing if she wants to. It's something I'm gonna deal with. Call and ask for a referral to a traditional naturopath located near you. We also offer a resource guide at the end of this book. Okay, yeah, right there. We also offer a resource guide at the end of this book. The best way to locate a knowledgeable... What the hell is that, Michael? The best way to locate a knowledgeable naturopath? Ask everyone you already know if they have been to or know of a naturopath they would recommend. Caution: when you first... Oops. What's going on? Check something here. Okay. I get paranoid. Recorded a whole chapter one time on the wrong input, using my internal microphone input. So when I went to go edit it, it sounded like garbage, and I was like, "What the hell? Why did I spend this money on this microphone?" I found out why. It's now paranoid every time. So I had to re-record the whole chapter. That was fun. It turned out nice, actually. But where was I at? Oh yeah. Caution: when you first... No, I want to emphasize that a little better. Caution: when you first contact a naturopath, ask these important... Oh, God! Caution: when you first contact a naturopath, ask these important questions. 1. Do they prescribe any pharmaceutical drugs? 2. Do they perform any surgical procedures? 3. Do they perform invasive procedures of any kind in their office? If the answer is yes to any question, then continue your search. If the answer is yes to any question, then continue your search, for you have not found a true traditional naturopath. I can see that better. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah. I've got to get better at this recording for 25 minutes already. No, about 20 minutes now already. And I got 3 minutes of audio on the file here. If the answer is yes to any question, then continue your search, for you have not found a true traditional naturopath. You're looking for a professional in the practice of healthcare who will help you identify the cause of your ailment, not someone who will prescribe drugs. Oh man, that was on a roll there. Not someone who will prescribe drugs to treat the symptom with an invasive procedure. The search for a knowledgeable naturopath can be very confusing. As you venture out in the natural health world, you are going to find strange-sounding names and terms unfamiliar to you, such as naturopathic doctor, naturopathic physician, naturopathic medical doctor, alternative physician, alternative healer, reflexologist, acupressure, acupuncturist, holistic medicine, iridologist. Oh, I was on a roll there. Let's check the little stream. There's anybody? Hey, there's people in there. Hi, people. Oh, what is the gist of this book? So it's all about just kind of natural healing, natural health and stuff for for yeah, without all the pharmaceutical crap that they prescribe and everything. It's a pretty interesting read here. Is that is that is that it? Oh, that is Andy. Hi, Andy. I mean, hello, Wandering Lens, but yeah, and Oz, and well, thank you guys for joining. Anyhow, back to what I was doing here. Mm-mm-mm-mm. There we are. Iridologist, massage therapist, herbal doctor, herbology, master herbalist, homeopath, Chinese herbal medicine, natural healer, Ayurvedic medicine, color therapy, raindrop therapy, flower remedy healing, aromatherapy, kinesiology, laser therapy, spinal touch therapy. There are many natural healing methods working for some of the people some of the time. My advice: locate and find a traditional naturopath, a knowledgeable practitioner who has been trained in most, if not, oh my, I'm gonna have to. This worst part is I see that there's a nice thing about how if I was had a book about having tablets is this makes sound. And so if I'm in the middle of a page, I have to do. So my advice: locate and find a traditional naturopath, a knowledgeable practitioner who has been trained in most, if not all. Where did I fuck up the best last here? Yeah, sorry. You gotta re-listen to some of this. Actually, I can do it right there. That's beautiful. Good job, Michael. If not all, natural therapies and methods. A traditional naturopath, again, will not recommend invasive procedures or prescribe pharmaceutical drugs. From our clinical experience in the past 16 years, most people come to us already on pharmaceutical So it's like, try to change it up the voice here when he's got like a different little section like that. You see there. So yeah. So try to read a little softer when it does that. So, let's try this again. From our clinical From our clinical experience in the past 16 years, most people come to us already on pharmaceutical medications. One of the things traditional naturopaths never do is take people off of these drugs. However, as you begin your program of care, you will be penis. Bad language. Got that. Actually, I'm gonna have to. That's kind of hilarious. uh, penis. I gotta cut that out. That's a great blooper. Whoa, no, that's the wrong. Sorry, I'm doing some work, just doing applying some filters here, so you can hear better. Penis. I'm probably the only person who's gonna find that funny, but I don't care. I'm still gonna save it. I don't know if other voice actors save bloopers, but if they don't, they should, because you never know. You never know. Where did I put those? Don't I just have a? Now I'm mad. Is it in there? I don't know, but it should be in this folder here, so it's gonna go here for now on. Bloopers. Oops. One too many R's. Aufliegende Kinderscheiße. Okay. I'm screwing around here. You're testing. What you talking about? My changed voice not good in book? What do you mean? I think it's great. Blah, blah, blah. Or if I can do this here, so I can see the chat window and respond a little quicker. It's too big there. Provided that doesn't annoy me. If it does annoy me, I'll go back to whatever. Yeah. Anyway, where was we? However, as you begin your program of care, you will be advised to watch closely your body's diminishing need for pharmaceuticals. However, as you begin your program of care, you will be advised to watch closely your body's diminishing need for pharmaceuticals. God, this is going to be a hard sentence. Something about when you do the softer voice, maybe it's because I'm focusing on doing the softer voice. It causes me to chirp up on my reading a little more and stuff, and maybe that's hopefully gets better with experience. So, we'll just keep trying. However, as you begin your program of care, you will be advised to watch closely your body's diminishing need for pharmaceuticals. Pay close attention and have your prescribing physician. Yeah, so there's in little for these sections of the book. I probably should have like marks, and like some people will mark up their books and whatnot, and yeah, for certain I'll have one voice, and then for another section I'll have another voice, and just slightly different, just to change it up. And yeah, that's pretty common with audiobooking books, nonfiction and fiction ones, especially the really talented voice actors. They'll do all their own voices and whatnot with the characters and whatnot and stuff. So fiction's a lot harder to do because of that, especially if you want to do it well, as I would want to do. Because yeah, not to mention that's talent as a voice actor, I believe, is just being able to change up your voice and whatever, and the versatility and yada yada. I think professionals out there are welcome to correct me, but yeah, I welcome such correction, actually. Anyhow, back to work. No, not you. Like, if there is professionals in the voice acting world who ever do watch this, they're welcome to comment. And what was his name? Pay close attention and have your prescribing physician, 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 prescribing physician. Damn it. Okay. You find the funnest tongue twisters in these sometimes. Pay close attention and have your pay close attention and have your. Why is this so hard? Good Lord. That's embarrassing. Jeez. Prescribing physician. Prescribing physician. Pay close attention and have your prescribing physician handle the decreasing dose of or elimination of the prescription. Wow, why is that sentence? Pay close attention and have your prescribing physician handle the decreasing dose or elimination of the prescription. Okay, so really good there without being on record, without being the record off. I'm gonna record now. Pay close attention and have your prescribing physician handle the decreasing dose or elimination of the prescription. Yes. Except I don't like the way I said elimination, so I'm going to do it again. Pay close attention and have your prescribing physician handle the decreasing dose or elimination of the prescription. I said the same freaking way, Michael. Pay close attention and have your prescribing physician handle the decreasing... It always happens, you get hung up on one sentence. Pay close attention and have your prescribing physician handle the decreasing dose or elimination of the prescription. I think I said it better. Elimination, yep. It's a mouse click sound, but I will at least have to, I have to run the declicker though, yeah. Okay, now back to the normal voice. A skilled traditional naturopath will always attempt to locate and learn the cause of your ailment. They will work with you to identify and handle the cause by natural means, and your symptoms will then go away. If you are seeing a natural healer and they want to treat your symptoms only, then you are not a... Oops. Then you are not in the care of a skilled, knowledgeable, traditional naturopath. Then you are not in the care of a skilled, knowledgeable... Then you are not in the care of a skilled, knowledgeable, traditional naturopath. Your tradition... Let's see, does that sound all right? It doesn't sound very good. Then you are not in the care of a skilled, knowledgeable, traditional naturopath. Your natural Your natural practitioner golly, brain. Your natural practitioner should be Your natural practitioner should be evaluating everything about you in order to find the cause of the ailment. Nope. Your natural practitioner should be evaluating everything about you in order to find the cause of the ailment. Stop and think about this. It makes good common sense that when only your symptoms are treated, then you still have the cause of the problem creating your symptoms in the first place. If you identify and handle the cause of the problem, then the symptoms will go away and you will be on a true pathway to good health. I'm gonna meow meow. Yeah, it's kind of William Shatner that in there. You will be on a true pathway to good health. I don't know what I'm reading. Can you imagine reading a book like that? I'm sure that guy reads it. I'm sure that guy does. Penis. Then the symptoms will go away and you will be on a true pathway to good health. In summary, locate a knowledgeable traditional Yeah, the humor. Right. Golly gee. Did that sound good? Shit, I didn't even notice the cut there. Beautiful. In summary, locate a knowledgeable traditional naturopath who will work with you. The next few pages next Excuse me. Kind of screwed my take there. Scoozy. Okay. No. I should know. That's exactly where I need to be. The next few The next few pages will teach you how to make an appointment for maximum results. A little AMA history. After much consideration, how did I say that? After much consideration and the exhaustive research you've done finding a traditional naturopath, my hat is definitely off to you. You have come a long way to this point of changing your thinking. We've all been conditioned and basically brainwashed since birth to go running to an allopathic practitioner every time we have a little ache or ailment. Allopathic medicine and pharmaceutical drug companies have conditioned and trained us to that. No. Damn it, there's a spot. Crap. I sure hope I don't have to go all the way back. dead. Oh. The chair made a sound and kind of just ruined all of that. Believe it or not, that's a more comfortable chair, but it makes more noise. So this one's still fairly good, and it doesn't make as much noise. Okay. After much consideration and the exhaustive research you've done finding a traditional After much consideration and the exhaustive After much consideration, oops. After much consideration, After much consideration and the exhaustive research you've done finding a traditional naturopath, my hat is a my hat is definitely off to you. My hat is definitely off to you. You have come a long way to this point of changing your thinking. We've all been conditioned and basically brainwashed since birth to go running to an allopathic practitioner every time we have a little ache or ailment. Allopathic medicine and pharmaceutical drug companies have conditioned and trained us that this is the way to go. Remember, the AMA, American Medical Association, is one of the strongest. I'm going to try that again here. Where is that? Remember, the AMA, American Medical Association, Remember, the AMA, American Medical Association, is one of the strongest lobbying groups in Washington, D.C., and has been there since 1913. I would like to offer a little history on the AMA. The American Medical Association was founded in 1847, incorporated in 1897, and was primarily funded by John D. Rockefeller of Standard Oil. During this period of time, Mr. Rockefeller was bottling crude oil and selling it to people as a medicinal tonic. During this period of time, Mr. Rockefeller was bottling crude oil and selling it to people as a medicinal tonic. Being an astute businessman with an eye on the future, he funded the American Medical Association in order to further promote his Oops. He funded the American Medical Association in order to further promote his petroleum-based products, i.e., drugs or pharmaceuticals. By the way, did you know most pharmaceutical drugs today are derived from petroleum products? Only about 30% of them have herbal isolates. Hmm. Did you know most pharmaceutical drugs today are derived from Did you know most pharmaceutical drugs today are derived from petroleum products? Only about 30% of them have herbal isolates. The AMA, being well funded and with strong leadership, proceeded to contact all of the natural healing practitioners. The AMA's pitch was, "We are all doctors, and if we are all joined..." Lost my damn spot. I had it and I lost it. And if we all just join together, we will have a stronger voice in Washington, D.C. by belonging to one organization. That is exactly what happened. All the naturopathic practitioners. I lost my spot again. All the naturopathic practitioners, all the naturopathic practitioners, all the naturopathic practitioners, the osteopathic practitioners, herbal practitioners, and all the others. Ooh, man, this could be fun. Okay. Wow, I've been streaming for an hour now. Go me. I guess we'll let's see. A little bit longer here. I'm gonna finish this chapter, dang it. Got one more turn of the page. Yep. All the naturopathic practitioners, the osteopathic practitioners, herbal practitioners, and all the others who were practicing non-invasive natural healing joined the allopathic practitioners. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Excuse me. Joined the allopathic practitioners in the AMA. Excuse me. In case you are not aware of it, the majority of the practitioners in this country prior to 1900 were herbal practitioners. The next thing which happened was the AMA said we are under... The next thing that which... The next thing which happened was the AMA said we are under one organization and we... Organization. The next thing... The next thing which happened was the AMA said we are under one organization and we... The next thing which happened was the AMA said, "We are under one organization, and we must standardize our medical schools and practices." The AMA proceeded to appoint a board of examiners composed of allopathic practitioners to go around the country and evaluate all the medical schools. Did that sound okay? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. Isn't it interesting? After these board evaluations were written and reviewed, all of the natural healing schools were closed. Oops, were closed down. Were closed down. Isn't it interesting? Isn't it interesting? After these board evaluations were written and reviewed, all of the natural healing schools. Gonna get it. Ooh, that was a. Isn't it interesting? After all these. Oops. Isn't it interesting? After these board evaluations were written and reviewed, all of the natural healing schools were closed down. This act of subterfuge This act of subterfuge, ladies and gentlemen, as how we, the American public, have been forced down the allopathic medical pathway. I would advise people to go online and look up the Flexner Report. The Flexner Report material is mentioned in the Flexner Report. The Flexner Report material is mentioned in this book. It took several years for this to reach. The Flexner Report material is mentioned in this book. It took several years for this to reach all of the schools that were out there who were trying to stay away from allopathic only type teaching. Because of the Flexner Report, the schools either lost funding or they lost their accreditation. So, that's how the allopathic, or the AMA, came into control of the pharmaceutical model of healthcare. They did not come into this position because of virtuous, lasting results with chronic illness. They positioned They positioned themselves to get rid of funding and or accreditation for all the other schools. Please look it up. Today, if you live in Europe and go to a practitioner, this is generally how you would be treated. Your ailment would be diagnosed, often with iridology. Often with iridology or dark field microscopy work, live blood field analysis, and you'd be treated with herbs first. If you didn't respond favorably, you would then. I don't like how I said if you didn't respond favorably anyway. Meow. If you didn't respond favorably, you would then be treated with homeopathics. Only then, if you failed to respond favorably, would your practitioner even consider pharmaceutical drug treatment. Only then, if you failed to respond favorably, would your Only then, if you failed to respond favorably, would your practitioner even consider pharmaceutical drug treatment. The only time pharmaceuticals are considered as a first step treatment is in a life-threatening situation. You will find in your search for an You will find in your search for a traditional naturopath there are many books, articles, and papers related to natural healing. Do not attempt to Oh my god. Find my stupid spot. Do not attempt to use these to self-medicate. Some of my colleagues are great researchers and very good at writing. However, many of them have never spent one day of their life in a natural health clinic working with people. What you don't need at this time is to begin using herbal formulas that were in use 50 to 100 years ago. With the environmental toxins Netflix, I don't even what the hell are you talking? No, I didn't say Netflix. This gotta be more entertaining than Netflix, though, right? Yeah, no, probably not. With the environmental toxins we've experienced today, these formulas just don't work. You want and need up to date, first hand natural health information, not information researched from some library or from the internet. That's how you. That's really. Nope, that sounded shitty. You want up to. You want and need up to date, first hand natural health information, not information. Well, let's see, does it still sound okay? Information. Wrong key, shut up. Not information researched from some library or from the internet. The natural health products and protocols we recommend are exactly the same ones we've made. Oops. forgot to move the cursor before I did the punch and roll again. Just delete a bunch. Let's undo that. Let's see. Oh, not reality. I could do that better anyway, so let's go put it back there. Not information researched from some... Not information researched from some library or from the internet. The natural health products and protocols we recommend are exactly the same ones we've been using and are using in our clinic today. In our clinic today. In our clinic today. The natural health products and protocols we recommend are exactly the same ones we've been using and are using. The natural health products and protocols we recommend are exactly the same ones we've been using and are using in our clinic today. They work well and they get people well. You're agonizing about which products to buy or use for a health product problem. You're agonizing about which products to buy. Go back up. They work well and they get people well. Your agonizing about which products to buy or use for a health problem has been solved in our clinic. These are concerns we work with daily, saving you time and money in your pursuit of exceptional health. Of exceptional health. Nope. That's too... I'm not going to be able to match that up. When it's obvious there's a cut, you can't do it. Jesus. These are concerns... Wait, what? Damn it. Paper made a sound in that last cut. Sentence. Okay, so we go back up another sentence. Your agonizing about which products to buy or use for a health problem has been solved in our clinic. These are concerns we work with daily, saving you time and money in your pursuit of exceptional health. You have now convinced yourself the medical treatments you've been suggested. You have now convinced yourself the medical treatments you've been subjected to, the drugs you've been prescribed and taken, and all the money you have spent. That a cat? Might not have been, but it's too late now. The drugs you've been prescribed and taken, and all the money you have spent have had one result. You are still sick and not feeling well. Some folks at this point. Let's make sure that sounds good. Except for that one sentence right there. Did I make a sound in that? I fucking did. Yep. Yep, sure did. There was a click back. The drugs you have been prescribed and taken, and all the money. The drugs you've been prescribed and taken, and all the money you have spent have had one result. You are still sick and not feeling well. Some folks at this point would say, forget about vibrant health and total well. Forget about vibrant health or total wellness. I just want to feel halfway decent again. The health program you've been on isn't working to get you well. You have done everything you were told to do, and you're You have done everything you were told to do, and you're still feeling poorly. You are now ready to try something different. A traditional naturopath who has an active health center and is helping people such as you get well naturally. Okay. Be silent there. Get us a few minutes, some seconds of room tone. But that was it. I did it. Finished another chapter. Oops. Got to mark a spot. Yay! One more chapter. Okay, and so I had a nice hour and 20 minute for the Sunday evening stream. So, well, thank you, Oz, and thank you, Wandering Lens Media. I'm pretty sure I know that. No, I do know that. Anybody else who may watch this in the future, if you happen to like what you're watching, there's some links down below there that you can click on that will make things pop up and all that stuff that everybody's fully aware of how it works. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you all have a great week coming up. And with all that, I guess this has been the Sunday evening stream. Good night, everybody.